what is A plus B plus C? Okay? We're looking for the resultant vector. To interpret this graphically, A plus B, ibig sabihin, you walk in the direction of B. This is A. This is B. Okay, you start here, no? And then add plus C, which is that one, that vector there. Okay. Wherever this one will end, that would be our vector. Okay, this is vector A, vector B, and vector C. This vector here now will be our A plus B plus C, right? Okay, so this is the graphical representation. So how about now the analytical? Well, to do this, we have to convert each into component form, right? So we have to write this into AX, AY. No? This is, BX, BY, and this is CX, CY. Okay? The component form of the vector. Okay, by the way, to calculate, okay, here this is AX. This is where our AX would lie. So this one from here would be our AX. And this one from here would be our AY. This is our right triangle here. AX now becomes the adjacent side, right? Because this is the angle of definition. No? Always take note of the angle of definition. And the AY now is the opposite. So since AX is the adjacent, meaning to calculate for AX, now what do we do? AX is just equal to the magnitude of A times cosine of 30 degrees, right? Now, what is the magnitude of A? This is already the magnitude of A. Now, I'd like to note here that this is the magnitude of A, this is the magnitude of B, this is the magnitude of C. Why? Because this is a vector in polar form or in modified polar form, which actually gives us the vector in terms of the magnitude and the direction. So, here we have, what's the magnitude of A? This is 30 meters times, what's cosine of 30? This is square root of 3 over 2. Okay? And this would give us what? 15 square root of 3 meters. How about AY? So this is the magnitude of A times sine of 30 degrees. What is the magnitude of A? Again, 30 meters. Times, this is 1/2. So this is just 15 meters. So we now have this vector form. The component form of A, or the Cartesian form of A would be what? Okay. This is in the first quadrant, so meaning we are positive, no? So this is 15 square root of 3 meters, and then, sakto ba? 15 meters. No? Or, another way of writing this, in terms of the IJ, I want to erase this one. In terms of IJ, no, we can actually write this as 15 square root of 3 meters I hat plus 15 meters J hat, no? Okay? So, that's in terms of IJ. How about B? Our B now would be BX. Okay. Now, let's look at B here. This one here is our right triangle because it's defined in this, ano. Ay, sorry. We are B dito, no? So, sorry. This is the B. Okay? So, this one here would be our BX. Okay? bx, and this is where our by is here, on the side. Okay, our bx is what? This is the adjacent because the angle is defined on the x-axis. Okay? So that bx is okay? Bx will now be cosine adjacent. Okay? We are here. Bx. Okay. So this is the magnitude of b times cosine of what? 60 degrees. What's the magnitude of b? This is 40 meters times cosine of 60 is 1/2. So this is now 20 meters. Okay? So we now have our bx. How about our by? This is the magnitude of b times sine of 60 degrees. Paki-check ninyo kay basin masayop ta kapag igbalik. Okay, this is 40 meters times, this is square root of 3 over 2, right? This is 20 square root of 3 meters. So this is our bx. Okay? How about our c? Now notice here that this is our cx and this will be our cy, no? That one and that one. Okay, this, of course, this is the hypotenuse. This is now, cx now becomes our opposite, right? Because cy is right on the angle, right on the side where the angle is defined, right? So this is now our adjacent. So that cx would be, cx now would be the magnitude of c times sine of, what's the angle? 30 degrees. What's the magnitude of c? This is 50 meters times, what is sine of 30? This is 1/2. So this is just 25 meters. How about our cy? This is the magnitude of c times the magnitude of c cosine of 30 degrees. This is now 50 meters times square root of 3 over 2. This would give us 25 square root of 3 meters. So we have these two. Okay. Now we now construct the, what's b? Bx now, since we are in the, where is b? There. Quadrant 3, it's negative, negative. That means that this must be negative 20 meters and negative 20 square root of 3 meters. Or you can write this as negative 20 meters I hat minus 20 times square root of 3 meters j hat. No? You don't need to do this one here. No, I'm just doing it to emphasize that, because in Cartesian form, in books, you may find it written this way. Okay? How about cx? C is on the fourth quadrant, which is positive x and negative y. So that this is now 25 meters, negative 25 square root of 3 meters. Or we can write this as 25 meters I hat minus 25 meters, okay, square root of 3 meters j hat. Then we can now do the addition. Okay? Why did we convert why did we convert the vectors into component form? For the reason that we could not add vectors in the polar form. No? The way to add vectors is in Cartesian form or rectangular coordinates form. That's the definition of addition. And we don't have a definition of addition in the polar form. So what we did, or what you should do every time you add vectors which are not in Cartesian, is convert each vector to Cartesian. I wrote that last meeting. Convert each and then do the addition in Cartesian, right? So we can now add these vectors. R now would be the resultant vector, which is A plus B plus C. That means add all AX plus BX plus CX, right? By definition, this is what? This is AX plus BX plus CX paired AY plus BY plus CY. Okay, first, what is AX plus BX plus CX? So, 15, okay, you have calculator. Minus 20 square root of 3. 15 square root of 3 minus 20 plus 25. So, that would be, this would give us 15 square root of 3 plus 5. No? 15 square root of 3 plus 5. Okay? The units is in meters. This is 15 square root of 3 plus negative 20 plus 25. That should be negative 20 plus 25 is negative 25, right? 30. Negative 5. Negative 5. So this is now 15 square root of 3 minus, plus 5. Negative 20 plus 5 is 5. So, plus 5. Nakuha? I'm not writing it in terms of decimal. We will do it, kanila sa, no, para wala tay, tawag gani? Tawag gani? Round up. How about this? 15 minus 20 square root of 3. Okay, kanila sa. Negative 20 square root of 3 minus 25 square root of 3, that would be negative 45 square root of 3. Plus 15, so this is now 15 minus 45 square root of 3. So, meaning that our Rx is this 15 square root of 3 plus 5. Or approximately, this is equal to, sige, in calculator. 30.98 meters. It's positive. How about our Ry? 15 minus 45 square root of 3. This is negative 62.94 meters. No? Okay? Or we can actually write R as this. We can write our R as, kanino? 15 square root of 3 plus 5, no? I hat plus 15 minus 45 square root of 3 J hat. Or in terms of these numbers, this is 30.98 meters I hat minus 62.94 meters J hat. Now, what's next? We now need to draw our hat in order to, because this is the resultant vector. If our vectors is given originally by this, we may now stop up to this point. Okay? We now have our resultant vector. But the thing is that our original vector is given this way. So it would be, the proper way is also our sum would also be, our resultant vector would also be, must be in this form. Okay? Tungod kay, kuan man eh. So, to do that, we have to identify where R lies. This, in what quadrant does R lie? On the? Second. On the fourth quadrant. Okay. So I can now erase this one and I just draw. Okay, this is our R. Halos times 2, no? This is twice actually kanino. No? Murag ko na ana. So this is kana. This will be our R. Resultant vector. Okay? So, we now define this in order to define R. We can use this I said it would be better if we define the angle in the from the x-axis, rotation from the x-axis, right? So that our direction will be south of west, right? So, okay, this is, remember that this is ry and this is rx. If this is the angle, ry is the opposite, right? So, the theta now would be tangent inverse, which is the opposite. This is ry over rx, which is pila. Well, you can use this or just this one na lang, no? Just remove the negative because we now have a direction. This is 62.94. Okay? Okay? Over pila? 30.98. 63.79. 0.8 degrees. What's the direction? South of east. So, southeast. Okay. We can now formally write our vector sum. That means that A plus B, this plus this plus this is just this vector here. In modified polar form or in loose form, that would be, what's the magnitude? We have not calculated the magnitude of R yet, right? Okay. We have to calculate the magnitude of R. The magnitude of R is, this is Rx squared plus Ry squared. So this is square root of 30.98 squared plus, just omit the negative, this is 62.94 squared. Pila?
70.
Ha? 70.15? 15 meters. So this is now our magnitude of R. Okay? So with the direction of R and the magnitude of R, that means that A plus B plus C, which is equal to R, is just what? 70.15 meters, 63.8 degrees south of east. So this would be the, okay? That would be the vector. Okay, now let's use just this vector to have another example. Okay, another example is, okay, this is number 2. Number 1 to ganiha. Show that A is perpendicular to C. Okay? To show this, what do we need? We need the dot product, right? Because the dot product is 0 whenever the two vectors are perpendicular. So meaning, to show this, we need to use, okay, solution. To show this, we need to use the dot product. Okay? What is the dot product? We have to take the dot, no? A dot C equals the magnitude of A times the magnitude of C times cosine of the angle between A and C. Right? Why the dot product? Because again, the dot product is 0. I put that one in our remarks, no? In our previous lecture, whenever the two vectors are perpendicular, their dot product is 0. So meaning here that A dot C is, this is equal to, what's the magnitude of A? This is 30 meters times what's the magnitude of C? This is 50 meters times cosine of, again, what's the angle between A and C? Now, let's draw that back, that back again. Where is A? This is A, 30 degrees, right? And C is here, which is angled 30 degrees. This one right here, this one is, okay, our theta AC. Now, look at this. This is 90, right? 90 minus 30, this means pila ni siya? This is 60, right? 60 plus 30 is 90. Sa ato pa, theta AC is 90 degrees. So this is cosine of 90 degrees. So this is now 30 times 50. This is 1,500 meters squared times cosine of 90 is 0. So this is again 0. Therefore, A is perpendicular to C. Okay? Because, no? Just use red here for therefore. Therefore, A is perpendicular to C. In fact, you can actually also use this. This is, you use the dot product, this formula, if the vectors are written in this way. But since we have already calculated this in the previous example, we have calculated that these two vectors are given in this form in the Cartesian. We can use this one. How about, let's try to use this one, no? No? Let's try to calculate this. Okay, by the way, okay, A dot C is, okay, this is, this is AX, CX plus AY, CY plus AZ, CZ, but wala naman tayo AZ, no? So, okay. Okay. AX, CX. What's AX? 15 square root of 3. So, 15 square root of 3. What's CX? 25 plus CX is AY is 15 times, this is negative 25 square root of 3 meters. So what is, this becomes now 15 times 25, 25 times 15, pila? No, 25 times 15 ra. Pila? 375 square root of 3 plus, this is, oh no, this is negative 375 square root of 3. So this is actually 0 also, right? You should get 0. So meaning that we are certain that this is correct. No? So this is, you use this form whenever you have a Cartesian form. Or if the vector is given this way, in the north, east, west, south coordinate system or nose coordinate system, you use this definition, right? How about, okay. How about, okay, let's calculate A cross B. Okay, let's calculate A cross B. Find A cross B. Okay, A cross B. We are asked to find the vector form of A cross B, right? Okay. Now, in A cross B, we have to extend into 2 dimensions if we are asked for the vector, right? There's actually 2 ways to do this. Let's number 4. Find the magnitude of A cross B. Let's do this 4 first. This is easy, right? Okay. Now A cross B is just let's solve number 4 first. So A cross B now. The magnitude of A cross B is given by the magnitude of A times the magnitude of B times sine of theta AB. Okay, that is our cross product. Okay, how do we find theta AB? From here, you have 30 degrees, right? This is A. Our B is this, right? This is 60 degrees. We have already drawn this one. Now, there are 2 angles between A and B. Okay, what is that? What are those angles? Okay, this angle here, and we have this angle here. But we choose this one. You choose the smaller angle. Now, how to find this smaller angle? It's easy. We have 30 here plus 90 plus, since this is 60, this must be 30. So, meaning that theta AB must be equal to 30 plus 90 plus 30. This is 150 degrees. So, what's sine of 150 degrees? This is 30 meters times 40 meters, this is sine of 150 degrees. This is just 600 meters squared. Okay? Now, this is just the magnitude. How about now we calculate this one here? In fact, we can now find A cross B if we use the board as IJ. Remember that this is IJ, meaning we have to put positive K here. Okay? We have to put positive K. If this is I, positive J, this must be positive K. Okay? Pagawa sa board. Now, A cross B, what is A cross B? A cross B. A cross B is that your hand is paani siya right hand rule, but since the smaller angle is there, meaning that our rotation is from here, padulong ana, no? So, dato pa A cross B is going in the negative K. So, therefore, our A cross B vector must be equal to negative 600 meters squared K hat. Why is that? Because we pag sa cross product dito siya. Okay, nasabtan? Okay. Now, sir, why did you give negative 600 meters K hat? Originally wala tay K hat. Well, that's why as I've said, if we use the cross product, if we only calculate for the magnitude, then we don't need a third dimension. But if we want to calculate the whole vector form of the cross product, we need a three-dimensional space. So that's why we have to add K on this side here. And meaning that these are vectors here which have 0 components of K. Tama? So from that, this means that this vector is indeed mo niyang X, mo niyang Y, and unsay K niya, ang Z niya. That would be 0, right? So these are all vectors which have 0 Z components. Okay? So, okay. Now how about since we have this form here, how about we calculate this based on this form? Right? So, okay, so this is now solution for number 3. Okay, A cross B now would be the matrix formed by this. The determinant of the matrix formed by this. What's A? This is 15 square root of 3. No? How about J? This is 15 and the K is 0. How about B? This is negative 20. This is negative, no? Negative 20 square root of 3. This is 0. Okay? Now note, okay, this is now I hat times this times that, right? So this is 0, di ba? Tanawa. I hat 15 times 0 minus kana. So this is times 0 minus 0, right? Minus J hat times, that's 0 minus 0. So 0 minus 0 plus, okay, plus K hat times, okay, this is where we have our number. That's, okay, 15 times 20 pila. Okay, ako na isulat din, no? This is, okay, plus K hat times, this is 15 square root of 3 times negative 20 square root of 3 minus, kana, no? 15 times negative 20. So, these are all 0, so you get K. Okay, you now have K hat. Okay, this is no, this is 15 times 20 pila. Negative 300 times 3. Negative 900, right? So this is negative 900. Negative 900 This is minus 15 times 20 is negative 300, right? Or what do you get now? Plus, so negative 9 plus 300, 900 plus 300, you have negative 600 K hat. So we have obtained the same dito. Right? Nakuha? Okay, what's the difference? We actually did this by using the right-hand rule. No? By using the right-hand rule. This one by purely using the algebraic form, solving the equation. Nakuha? And we get exactly the same thing. Okay? A cross B. Okay, so I think, yeah, I'll have the last example. This is a short example. Number 5. Find a unit vector. Okay, unit vector parallel to, let's say this vector, let's call this F to be 2 meters I minus 3 meters J hat plus K hat. So this is a we can draw no, sa xy, that's 2, negative 3, and then K hat is positive 1. So you have a vector somewhere here. Find a unit vector parallel to this one. Okay, balik ta. What's the definition of a unit vector? A unit vector is a magnitude of 1. Last time, I already discussed to you how we can convert unit vectors, any vector to unit vector, right? What do we need to do? Okay, solution. Okay, to do this, we must first find the magnitude of F, right? What's the magnitude of F? This is just 2 meters squared plus negative 3 meters squared plus, this is 1. So 1 meter squared square root. Pila? This is 4 plus 9, that's 13, plus 1, 14. So, this is square root of 14 meters. So, that's the magnitude. Now, F hat would be equal to what? Multiplying F by the reciprocal of the magnitude, right? So, times F, right? So, meaning that we have to multiply 1 over square root of 14, okay, times 2 meters I hat minus 3 meters J hat plus K hat. Okay. Notice that, okay, this is meters here. Notice that the unit would cancel. Because in unit vectors, we don't need the unit. Okay? No, subtan? So, now this F hat now, this will now be a unit vector. That's 2 over square root of 14 I hat minus 3 over square root of 14 J hat plus 1 over square root of 14 K hat. No? Or you can write this as 2 over square root of 14 negative 3 over square root of 14 1 over square root of 14. No? You can, or this one. This is a unit vector. Okay? So, okay, again, subscribe and share. No, dapat naka-subscribe ko. Magsakon na mo mag-share o mag-subscribe. Okay?
Si, wala, sir.